Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020 or 2020. If we were at school, I would call it hump day because it's the middle of the week, getting over that hump. So yesterday we read a story about spring and we talked about how flowers bloom and baby animals are born and the trees start to get their leaves. We also start to see more bugs in the springtime. And I'm going to read you a story today about how a butterfly becomes a butterfly. From caterpillar to butterfly. And in the letter that I'm going to send home to you, there will be a picture of a butterfly for you to color, and I'll show it to you when we're all done. So this is called From Caterpillar to Butterfly by Deborah Heigelman, illustrated by Barry Weissman. Now, the pictures are painted. They're not photographs, but it is a nonfiction book. We're going to call it realistic fiction because it gives you the life cycle of the butterfly. And it gives you information. But it's also a fun story. So there's the title page, From Caterpillar to Butterfly. Today, a caterpillar came to school in a jar. It is eating green leaves. It is climbing and wiggling. This tiny caterpillar is going to change. It will change into a beautiful butterfly. You might not be able to see it, but inside that jar is a tiny little caterpillar. The more it eats, the bigger it gets. Kids look excited. They look excited to me. Caterpillars usually turn into butterflies outdoors. They live in gardens and meadows and yards. But we will watch our caterpillar change into a butterfly right here in our classroom. This change is called metamorphosis. It's a long word, metamorphosis, and it just means to change. Our caterpillar started out as a tiny egg. The mother butterfly laid the egg on a leaf. It's super, super tiny. It's about the size of a pinhead. Really hard to see if you were just looking. Magnifying glass would help, but it's super tiny. When the caterpillar hatched out of the egg, it was hungry. It ate its way out of its own eggshell. Then it started to eat green plants right away. The mother butterfly lays her eggs on plants that the caterpillar will eat. These are called host plants. A caterpillar's job is to eat and eat and eat, so it will grow and grow and grow. The caterpillar is also called the larva. That's a funny name, isn't it? Larva. But it's another name for caterpillar. Each day when we come into school, we look at our caterpillar. Each day it is bigger. The caterpillar eats and grows for 12 to 14 days. So for about 2 weeks, it's just going to eat and eat and eat and get nice and big and fat. See, it's a little bigger than it was when we first saw it. Our skin grows with us, but a caterpillar's skin does not grow. When the caterpillar gets too big for its skin, the skin splits down the back, and the caterpillar crawls right out of its own skin. It has a new skin underneath. This is called molting. Our caterpillar will molt 4 or 5 times. So the bigger it gets, the more skins it will shed. After many days, our caterpillar is finished growing. It is much bigger than when it first came to school. It is almost as big as my little finger now. And there it is, right in there. Our caterpillar is making a special house. First, it makes a button of silk. So right up here on this little branch, it makes this little web. It uses this button to hang upside down from a twig. Then it molts for the last time, so it sheds its skin one last time. Instead of a new skin, this time there is a hard shell. This shell is called a chrysalis. Our caterpillar will stay inside the chrysalis for a long time. So what happens is the skin that was on it comes off, and this hard shell starts to form, and it forms slowly. Chrysalis is also called the pupa, another funny word. And there it is. Oh, and it's hard shell or chrysalis. Every day the caterpillar looks, or the chrysalis looks the same. We can't see anything happening, but inside the chrysalis, that hard shell, our caterpillar is changing. The caterpillar stays in the chrysalis about 1 week. Will our caterpillar ever turn into a butterfly? Will it ever come out of its chrysalis? We can hardly wait, but we do. We wait and wait and wait. Then one day during snack time, somebody shouts, "Look!" And we all rush over to see. You can see right in there, see how there's a crack in the chrysalis? The chrysalis is cracking. We see a head, a body, and then wings. It is a butterfly. The tiny caterpillar who came to school in a jar turned into a painted lady butterfly, and we saw it happen. Our butterfly is damp and crumpled. That means its wings are a little wet. It hangs on the chrysalis while its wings flap, flap, flap. Blood pumps into its wings and the wings straighten out and dry. Soon our butterfly will be ready to fly. In 2 hours, the wings are dry and the butterfly is ready to fly. You think it can fly around in that jar? I don't think it has a lot of room in there. Our butterfly cannot stay in the jar. It needs to be outside with flowers and grass and trees and other butterflies. It is a warm spring day. I put my finger into the jar. The butterfly sits on my finger. I pull my finger out and our butterfly goes free. We feel a little sad and a little happy. Sad because it was so exciting to watch it turn into a beautiful butterfly from a caterpillar, but happy that it's going to be with its friends and out in nature. We watch our butterfly land on a flower. It will sip the flower's nectar through a long coiled tube called a proboscis. Maybe it is a female butterfly, which means it might be a girl, and maybe someday she will lay an egg on a leaf. And the cycle will start all over again. I know just what will happen then. The egg will hatch into a caterpillar, and the caterpillar will turn into a beautiful butterfly. Painted lady butterflies sip nectar from certain flowers. They like thistle, burdock, zinnias, butterfly bush, and mint. It's a lot of different flowers. How many different kinds of butterflies can you find around your neighborhood? Here are some common ones to look for. This is a monarch butterfly. This one is a black swallowtail, a cabbage white. This one is a dog-faced butterfly. Now that's a silly name. A common blue and a buckeye. And that, my friends, is the end of our story. So, from caterpillar to butterfly. Now, in the letter that I'm sending you, you're going to have a picture of your own butterfly that you can color and decorate. Now, I colored one today, and then I cut it out, and then I didn't have a popsicle stick, so I found a straw that I taped on the back of my butterfly so that it looks like its wings are flapping. And you can color your butterfly whatever colors you'd like, but just remember, butterflies have symmetry. That means they're the same on each side. So whatever colors you use on this side, you need to do the same on this side so that they have symmetry. Well, boys and girls, I hope you have a great day today. I miss you, and I can't wait to see you again next time. Bye.